God. Last week, I got a testimony. I said I got a testimony. Oh, that's good. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I thought about it. Let me see this. Let's see who's better. I thought about last week. You see, the devil tried to take me out of here. But God said he's not ready for me. I got a work to do. I had a bad sickness hit. I'm not going to say the kidneys start acting up. I was losing protein. The doctor said you're going to have a heart attack. He said you're going to have a blood clot. He said you can't make it. I said, let God. Let God. God is a healer. God is a way maker. God is a deliverer. Oh, hallelujah. If I could run, I'd be running right now. Oh, hallelujah. I come to church last week. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but I made it. My wife out there didn't want me to come, but I did. And I come in, but here was the blessing. I called for the face down prayer. I started calling for prayer warriors. Thank God they went face down. I got a report the other day, the doctor don't understand it. The kidney that was failing is starting to come back up again. When the bishop would call me, I'm sitting in the chair fighting to get breath. And he called me and told me the job he wanted me to do today. He said, will you do it? I said, I'll try it. I said, I'll try. And it seemed like after I said that, it was just like something lifted up off of me. And I got all type strength right now. Give the Lord a hand right now. God is a good God. Yes, He is. He's a good God. Hallelujah. I believe that, Lord. I'll try to get this soon. I want the 126th chapter of the Psalms. The 126th chapter of the Psalms. I don't know about you, but I come to have church. I feel pretty good. We're starting at the first verse. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them. The Lord hath done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Eternal God, I come before you now asking that. Come now, Holy Spirit, anoint thou this thy humble servant. I have nothing but clay in thy hand. Bless these thy people, let me give what thou hast gave to me to thy people. Let the words of my mouth, meditate my heart, be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength, my Redeemer. In Jesus' name, amen. I want you to use for a thought today. Sowing in prayer and reaping in joy. Sowing in prayer and reaping in joy. There's only 6 verses to this psalm, but I'm probably going to use most of the whole psalm. I have no special text. I'm going to bore. This psalm is a psalm of degree. It was a psalm that the children of Israel would sing when God had done something great for them. Like we sing songs when we stop and think about the goodness of Jesus and all that He has done for us. The background of the psalm has 2 meanings. One, it deals with Hezekiah, the king of Judah. If you know anything about the name of Judah, Judah means praise and thanksgiving to God, what his name means. It deals with Hezekiah, one of the good kings after the split that came between the northern and the southern kingdom. Are you with me today? We find out that all of a sudden Hezekiah, you can find this over in Isaiah, the 37th chapter, and that whole chapter would deal with what I'm going to talk about. There was a time when the Assyrians said, we will march on Jerusalem and we'll burn it to the ground. It was a time when the children of Israel were worried and they were wondering because of the trouble that Sennacherib was getting ready to bounce and come against them at this time. They didn't know which way to go. But one thing I love about Hezekiah, he was not a man that did not fear, but he knew how to fear God, and he knew how to pray and get in touch with God. We find that Hezekiah didn't just take it by himself, but Hezekiah called for brother Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, which was one of the longest prophetic books of the Old Testament. And he called to him and said, what are we going to do? And we find that Isaiah let him know these words. They will not march against this city. They will not burn this city down, because God has done great things. Herewith we'll see His power. We find out that while they were there praying and seeking God, trying to figure how they were going to come out of captivity, God sent an angel. Don't tell me God won't fight your battles. Don't tell me God won't open up doors for you. Don't tell me God won't make ways out of no way. And while we know, the very next morning when they rose up, God sent an angel. When you seem like everything is going wrong, when it seems all the hell is breaking loose, there is a God in the realms of glory knows where you're at. But we find out when they looked up the next morning and they looked out, it's in the 37th of Isaiah, there was 185,000 men dead. God will fight your battles. God will make a way for you if you just lean on Him. Oh, look at them, they were scared. They were worried. They wondered what they were going to do. There was a dark cloud of despair and despondence over the city. They, when they heard the army was going to march against them, but look what the citizens do. They didn't have a pity-patty party. They didn't start weeping and wondering what they were going to do. But somebody called on the name of the Lord. Somebody prayed in their time of sorrow. Somebody prayed and they were able to say, look what the Lord has done for us. Are you with me this morning? The song deals. They had us prayed. They showed their prayers. They put them down before God. And God fight the battle. But let me say this. I have 3 small points here, and I'm not going to hold you long today. There were great things when you look back upon Israel's life, when you look back upon where God brought them from, when you look back and see how God fought their battles, when you look back and see how God become Jehovah Jireh for them and provided for them in the wilderness, when you look back and see how He become their Melchizedism, their righteousness, when you can look back and realize He become their Saint Canoa, their righteous one, Mechanition, their sanctifier. God was with them. God was by them. God would fight their battles if they hold on. Look at them. I want to use something here. I think about it, there's God great things for them. There were a group of people that came up out of Egypt. It was He, not Moses, that brought him up out of Egypt after 430 years. It was He, not Gideon when he fought the Mennonites with his men 7 years later. It was He, not Deborah, who from Javan, the Canaanite 20 years later. It was He, Jephthah from the Philistines and the Amorites 18 years later. It was He, the mighty God, the everlasting God, the El Shaddai, the El Elyon, the El Elohim, the beginning and the ending, the Alpha and the Omega. It was He. When He used it. Let me move on here. When I look at it, I sit down late yesterday and I put this together, and I was thinking about what God has really done. When I let you know, when you stop and think, when Israel could look back, or when Judah, Israel become a whorish nation. She went after other gods, but Judah was a clean nation. When I could look at it and realize, out of Judah came the offspring of our Savior. Out of Judah came Jesus. Out of Judah came the one that I am that I am. Out of Judah came the lily of the valley. Out of Judah came the bright and morning star. Out of Judah come the rock hewed out of the mountain. Out of Judah come the Shekinah glory. Out of Judah came the one who will fight your battle. Who did it? I want to ask the question today. Who was it? Who did it? In verse 2 of this it said the Lord. The Lord did it. The Lord did it. I'm not standing before you today because of somebody prayed. Yes, that means a lot. But the Lord touched my body. There's a balm in Gilead. There's a healing stream flows from Calvary.
Hallelujah.
When somebody told me you don't need to do it, I said, why not? When I look at it, when you can think back, how many of you would take a trip back in your life and to think of what God has done for you? Some of you here, I can look at Sister Lisa. She can say God has done great things in her life. I can look at Sister Gaston. The Lord has done great things in her life. I can go up and down. I can say the Lord has brought us from a mighty long way. I can think of a lot of things that He done that I didn't deserve. Amen. I can think of a lot of things, but let me talk about it. Can you think back what God has done for you? Come on, think back. Think back. Go back to where God brought you from. But the main thing I want to thank Him about, the first thing He done for me, He set me free from the bondage of sin, washed me in His blood, gave me the blessed my life. He's done great things, not against me. The only thing I should have deserved was the devil's hell. I didn't deserve to be up here today. I didn't deserve to be called a child of God. I didn't deserve to have the Holy Ghost. But oh, what love. Oh, what goodness. Oh, what mercy. Oh, what peace. This may not have been what you asked for this morning. I charge it to the Lord. Can you say, how many of you can look back and see where He brought you from? Some of us, you know where we were. Some of us was in the crack houses. Amen, amen, amen walls. Some of us was midnight rambling. Some of us danced and partied all night long. Some of us knew our Jack Daniel, Old Crow, and everything else. Some of us knew the reefers and the snort of the coke. But we went to a meeting one night. Our heart wasn't right, but there was a God in the realm of heaven that heard my humble cry. He brought me out of the miry clay. He set my feet upon a rock to stay. He put a song in my soul. He put clapping in my hand. He put dancing in my feet. Look what the Lord has done for me. Can we say amen? Can we say hallelujah? Hallelujah! Look what He's done for me. From a slave to sin, I can throw up my chest. Not much up here, but I can throw out my spiritual chest and say, you know what, daughter? I'm a child of the King. My Father is rich in houses of land. He holds the wealth in the palm of His hand. If I'm a child of the King, I can say I can go to my Father. I can ask Him whatever I may need. I can go to my Father. If I need healing, He's a healer. If I need a way maker, He's a way maker. If I need the door open, He'll open up doors for me. He'll anoint my head with oil. My cup will run over. He'll give me peace and joy. He'll give me love and mercy. Because I'm a child of the King. Can you imagine being a child of the King? Look at you. Look at me. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Why? I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. My wind is good right now. Amen. I feel all right now. I feel all right now. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Shackled to the sack to sin. I look back on my life. I don't know about nobody else in here, but honey, I was a hell raiser before God got a hold of me. My hands were shackled. My feet was bound on its way to hell. But I'm so glad that there was a God in heaven that looked down where I was. When He came down to the dungeon in despair, when He came down, I was locked in a spiritual prison. I couldn't lift up my hand. I couldn't sing a song. I couldn't even pray. But He walked in the dungeon of sin, told the devil I come to set him free. I have the keys of death, hell, and the grave. He came down in the dungeon of sin. He found Don Claffey, head bowed low, couldn't sing, couldn't do anything, but He brought me up out of the dungeon of sin. And now I can say, look where the Lord has brought me. song. He gave me a song. I don't know what your song is, but I'm so glad that Jesus lifted me. I'm so glad He found me from sinking sand. Love lifted me. I'm not going to be for much longer. He brought me out of darkness into this marvelous light. How many of you seem like some of you forgot where we came from, but we're nothing but a sanctified mud ball filled by the Holy Ghost. From dust we came, and dust we're going to go back. But God loves you. How many of you deserve it? How many of you deserve to be loved? How many of you? You were just like that prodigal son down in the pig pen. But when you made up your mind, I'm coming home, where have the Lord has done good. You prayed and you prayed, but it seemed like there was no hope. But you know what I love about it? I'm so glad that the Lord has done great things for me. I don't know what He's done for you, but I can look back on my life and I can look where He brought me from. I was telling a young man here today, I'm not proud of it. He found me in a prison. I said He found me in a prison. I'm talking about behind bars, behind a barbed wire fence. They had a gun, they would kill me if I tried to escape. I had no hope. They were going to throw the book at me. Are you with me? But there I sat, behind prison bars. But one day somebody came in. I'll be honest with you. The Church of Christ came in, not Church of Christ, but the Youth for Christ came in, and they had 3 sisters with them. We wasn't interested in service, we wanted to see the women. After about 5 years, you get tired of looking at men. Come on here. Hello, walls. I know where I'm going. Don't leave me now. And I said, well, I want to go down. I want to see those sisters. I want to see how they look. I was mean as a rattlesnake. Could face some heavy time waiting on me. But there was a boy there called Robert Penny. I'm going to find him one of these days. He's still living. And then he found out I belonged. I was baptized in his name. He did find out about me. He found out I was in a backslidden condition. Some of you don't like to hear that word, but I'll say it. And I could hear him over there save that old boy. But I went down there that day to see those pretty women. Wasn't interested in hearing the message. Didn't care what he preached, Brother Gaston. I want to see those.
Don't be true.
See, some of you don't want to tell the truth, but I'm going to tell the truth. But they sang a song. See, God called me to preach when I was 8 years old and I was running from it. I made a bomb. It blew up on me. It burned me from my shoulders to my ankles. I lay in the hospital for 4 years, said I'd never walk, but look at me. Said they would have cut my legs off, but I still got them. They may not be perfect, but they're still working. Now I'm in prison. And they sang a song. Oh, love of God, how rich, how pure, how measureless, and how strong. And don't tell me God's voice won't talk to you real. There was a tear started, sister, in my eye. And God spoke to me, and I'll never forget it. This is your last chance. I wasn't interested if it was any women or who was there. The hair on my arm stood up, my hair stood up, and I'll never forget it. I went back to there, and I told Penny what happened. Penny said, well, let's pray. And we was up front, we didn't go. I stopped 3 packs of cigarettes a day. Making a little Applejack, you all know what I'm talking about. Stopped it all. Stopped playing the dirty dozens. I'm talking to somebody today, I don't know who. Is it all right if I slow it down a little bit? Is it all right, brother, if I slow it a little bit? Stop this. Went up and I started reading my Bible again. And I told Brother Penny it was getting rough. I said, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, because some of these guys know what I used to, and they just like to get down to Fifth City. And I knew how to take a toothbrush and put a razor in it and make a good knife. Look out now, I'm telling the truth. Come on, saints. I knew how to put a bar of soap in a sock and bust your head open. But I went to, we was up there. They said we couldn't have our prayer meetings no more. But the guard came around and said, I don't know what happened, but you can go in and have your prayer meeting. I went in that night and I got down on my knees. I told God, restore unto me the joy that I used to have with you. God, refilled me with the Holy Ghost back there. I've been preaching and I'm not tired of that. Look where He brought me from. For 50 years, He whom the Son set free is free. I'm not tired, I'm not weary. Look where He brought me from. I come out of prison preaching, from close custody to a trustee in 6 months. God will fight your battle. God will make a way for you. Where all I got a song. Look where He brought me from.
My God, yes.
If He can do it for me, He can do it for you. If I want to get high, if I need a fix, I can take a dose of LSD every morning. Love, salvation, and deliverance. Oh yeah. If I want to get drunk, I can just get drunk on the Holy Ghost. I still have a couple nickels in my pocket. Don't have that new bad dog 2020. I don't have to have no muscatel. I can come to the fountain of life. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Yes, sir. I want to dance. I'll go grab you. I can get up in the morning and me and the Lord can have a little talk. Are you with me? Yeah. And if I say, Lord, I need a little touch today. Yeah. I need to dance a little bit. Then yeah. All right. I can dance and enjoy the goodness of the Lord when I think of the goodness. Come on, church, when I think, when I think, when I think. And all, I said all that He's done for me, my soul cries out, thank God, thank God, thank God for saving me. Can you say amen? How many of you can think of the goodness of Jesus? I look back. He healed me of cancer. They can't find a trace of it. That's the goodness of Jesus. When they said I wouldn't make it, tell them I'm still here. When the devil tried to take me out last week, daughter, she took me all the way down. But I had a wife. Where you at, baby? There she is. I got on the phone with Sister Pam. I called her. And I think I called Sister Green. And I told him I need you to go to the face down prayer and tell him I need a little help. I was talking to Jesus, but I needed some of my sisters and my brothers to have a little talk with me. Tell him all about my trouble. But before I could do anything, He touched me. He touched me. He touched me. This may not have been what I said, but I know. Look at me. The devil, I send warrant on him right now. And I'm not afraid to say it. You can raise all the hell you can raise against me. But you know what I'm going to do? So daughter, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to laugh in his face. I'm going to laugh in his face. Because all I got to do, some of you don't have to agree with me, but all I got to do is think of of the goodness that He's done for me. He's made ways for me. He's been my doctor. He's been my lawyer. He's been my water when I've been thirsty. He's been my companion when I've been lonely. He wiped my tears away when I couldn't cry. He's been with me in the darkest hour. When I walked through the valley in the shadow of death, He was right there with me. When I felt like giving up, He said goodness and mercy to walk by me. Oh, when I think, come on church, when I think of the goodness of Jesus. Anybody deserve it? Not one of us did. But He said, I love you. I love you. I love you. Choir, I'm going to need you to help me, Sister Judy. You know I can't sing a lick, but I sure will try. Will you come on? Let all the workers come on. I'll tell you what, I'd like to have you sing an old song. Will you sing it with me? I surrender all. All to Jesus. I surrender. I surrender all to Him. I'm not here today because of who I am. I'm not here because God has blessed me with my degrees. I'm not here because of what I know. I'm here because one day I surrendered all. All to Jesus. Oh, yeah. As we sing it softly, let's sing it softly. There might be somebody here today that needs to meet the Lord in the pardon of their sins. We have water. We have men with holy hands that will baptize you in His blessed name. And He'll fill you with His blessed Holy Ghost. If you're here today, won't you come on? You've done great things for us. Have I got some witnesses here today? You've done great things. If you're here today, come on. If you need prayer, we have prayer warriors here to pray for you. Come on. You need prayer. This is your time. Come on. Come on. Come on. The doctor, Sister Lisa, when he told me, he said, you're a walking time bomb. I looked at him, I said, what do you mean? He said, you can have, because of what you're losing, it can cause your heart to act up. You can have a stroke. He said, you can get a blood clot. Your kidney can fail. Some of you remember how my leg all swelled up. And I looked at him and I said, how much time have I got? He said, I can't answer it. I said, well, I can. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, when God's ready for me, He'll call me. But you see, I surrendered my life to Him a long time ago. I may not shout all the time, but sometimes I do give Him the news, and I'm loose today. Because I know what He's done for me. I'm standing before you today because somebody went face down. And I surrendered everything that I used to do to Him. Do I regret it? I don't regret one thing. I only regret one thing. I would have did it earlier. It's been a lovely walk. It ain't always been easy. There's been some nights I cried. There's some nights that I felt like but through it all, He was right there. This is another one that wants to come for prayer quickly. You see, I'm a funny individual. I mean, if I had to beg you to be saved, I have to beg you to stay. I believe if you want to be saved, you should do it freely. I don't believe I have to beg you. If you want to be saved, you be saved. There's another one here now. God bless you all. Can we give the Lord a hand? I hope something I said today will encourage you. You're getting out pretty good times today, so it's all right. This time we're going to receive our tithes and our offerings. Can we give the Lord a hand and we bow him? You know, it's a blessing to give it to God. You know, I had to quit my job. I had to say no more work. You're going to have to live off what the government gives you. God knows that ain't much. want to know something? I've not been hungry one meal. My lights are still on. My water's still running. I still got gas in the car. And I still got a couple nickels in my pocket. I've never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. You give God his, and he'll give you back his.